Good afternoon, folks. Give me a minute to set up for the show, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Good afternoon, folks. This afternoon's topic A is the role of in-home care in long-term aging plans. Explained or expanded. Deeper explanation. Based entirely on the content of the page you're viewing. At its heart, the article makes a clear argument. It frames if families want aging to be safer, more dignified, and less chaotic, in-home care must be part of the long-term plan. It isn't presented as a luxury or an afterthought. It's framed as a foundational strategy for navigating the realities of longer lifespans. Shifting abilities and the emotional weight of caregiving. Why in-home care is becoming essential. The article begins by acknowledging a demographic truth. People are living longer, and with longevity comes a mix of new possibilities, new vulnerabilities, tasks that once felt effortless, bathing, cooking, remembering medications can become sources of risks or frustrations. In home care steps into that gap. It allows older adults to age in familiar surroundings, which the article emphasizes as a powerful stabilizing force. Home home isn't just about home isn't just a place. It's a memory, identity, and comfort. Remaining there can soften the emotional impact of aging. What in home care actually provides. The article outlines a spectrum of support that can be tailored to each person. Help with daily living, bathing, dressing, grooming, meal prep, medication reminders, ensuring consistency without taking over autonomy, mobility and safety supports, reducing fall risks and navigating the home safely, companionship, conversation, shared activities, and emotional presence, live in or part time options, scaling up or down as needs evolve. This flexibility is a major theme. The article stresses that caregivers meet each individual's uh, each individual where they are, preserving preserving routines and personal preferences. Rather than imposing a rigid schedule. Emotional and social benefits. The article gives equal weight to emotional well being. Staying at home can reduce anxiety by keeping surroundings familiar, preventing loneliness through companionship, support mental health by maintaining routines and social connection. Create a sense of continuity and control. These aren't just small things, they're quality of life anchors. The article suggests that emotional stability is just as important as physical safety in long term aging plans. Family involvement and peace of mind. A reoccurring theme is transparency and partnership. In-home care allows families to stay involved without carrying the entire burden. Caregivers communicate regularly, which builds trust, reduces family worry, helps relatives stay connected to the elder's daily life. Allows families to spend time together as family, not just as caregivers. The article frames this as a healthier, more sustainable model for everyone involved. Flexibility and flexibility as needs change. Aging is dynamic. Ne- uh, Aging is dynamic. Needs shift. Sometimes gradually, sometimes suddenly. The article highlights that in-home care can adapt. A few hours a week can become daily visits. Daily visits can become overnight support. Short-term help can transition into long-term planning. This adaptability is presented as one of the strongest reasons to include in-home care in aging plans. Cost, value, and practical considerations. The article notes that in that home care is often more affordable than institutional care becomes because families can choose only the services they need. It also points out hidden savings, no relocation costs, reduced transportation needs, lower overhead compared to facility based care. But beyond dollars, the article emphasizes value. The value of independence, comfort, and dignity, safety, and early interventions. Give me 1 second, guys. Safety is a major concern for aging adults, and the article underscores how caregivers can help prevent falls, medication errors, unnoted health declines. Trained caregivers can spot early signs of deterioration and notify family members quickly, which can prevent crises and hospitalizations. A thoughtful, proactive approach to aging. The article closes with a strong message. Don't wait for a crisis. It encourages families to talk early about preferences, understand available services, build a plan that reflects the elders' values, involve professionals before decisions become urgent. Planning ahead, the article argues, creates peace of mind and allows older adults to age with grace, comfort, and agency. Okay, guys, here is the second part of A, managed long-term services and supports, which the abbreviation is MLTSS, is a Medicaid strategy in which states contact with managed care organizations, or MCOs, to deliver or coordinate long-term care services and supports, LTSS. These supports include everything from personal care and home-based services to nursing facility care. The overarched goals. Overarching goals are to expand access to home and community-based services, or HCBS. Strengthen care coordination and create clear accountability for quality and outcomes. MLTSS has become a central tool for states trying to modernize aging and disability services. As demand rises and expectations shift toward community living, YMLTSS emerged for decades. Medicaid LTSS operated under free for service models that paid for each service separately, often resulting in fragmented care, limited communication between providers, institutional care as the default option. Little accountability for outcomes. As populations aged and costs grew, states began turning to managed care to coordinate services for people with complex needs. MLTSS became the LTSS specific version of this shift, aiming to replace patchwork of give me 1 second. Disconnected services with a single accountable entry. From the mid 2000s onward, this number of states adopting MLTSS grew dramatically, reflecting its increasing importance of Medicaid program design. Core components and why programs differ. A key theme in the article is that MLTSS is not one program, it's a flexible policy framework. States design their programs differently depending on their goals, populations, and political environments. Variations include who is enrolled, older adults, people with physical disabilities, people with intellectual developmental disabilities, or dual eligible individuals. Which services are included? Some states carve in nearly all LTSS, others include only specific services. Integration with Medicare. Some states align MLTSS with Medicare Medicaid integration strategies for dual eligibles. Expectations for plans. Network adequacy. Timeless of assessments, care management standards, and quality improvement requirements. This variation, why MLTSS can feel confusing from the outside, even though it affects millions of people and billions of dollars in Medicaid spending. Value-based payments, or VBP, in MLTSS. The article emphasizes that MLTSS is the delivery and accountability structure, Well, the value-based program or value-based payments or VBP is the engine that pushes plans and providers toward measurable improvements. States use tools such as holding back part of a plan's payment until performance targets are met. Initiatives rewarding plans for meeting quality or access benchmarks. Plan to provider models. Shifting nursing facilities, HCBS providers, and other TLT or LTSS organizations toward outcome focused contacts. What MLTSS means for consumers, states, and providers. For consumers, MLTSS promises tangible improvements in daily life, faster service starts, better coordination across medical, behavioral, and social supports, more stable care teams, greater ability to remain at home and avoid unnecessary institutionalization. Greater ability to remain at home and avoid unnecessary institutionalizations. The article stresses that for consumers, care coordination isn't an abstract concept. It's about being treated as a whole person with goals. Okay, guys, that's it for right now. I will see everybody later for another show in a few. For now, Gator Wellness. Take care, folks. Be back on shortly with B for y'all all.